CrackBerry.com.
Hey everybody, this is Simon Sage from CrackBerry. We are at BlackBerry Live 2013 with Jim Courtney. He works on a great little BlackBerry 10 app called PamFax, and he's got his own little blog called Voice on the Web about VoIP. So we're going to talk about both these things. How's it going, Jim?
Great. Great show.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, you've been busy going to a lot of sessions?
Yes.
Excellent. So let's take a look at PamFax here. What's it all about?
Okay. PamFax, it's produced by Pam Consult, a firm in Germany that actually wrote the original Pamela call recorder for Skype.
Oh, I love that one. I've used that before. It's great.
Yeah. So about 7 or 8 years ago, Dick started working on PamFax on Windows initially. It's now on many platforms. You name the platform, it's there.
Nice.
But it's now running also on the BlackBerry 10 and on the Playbook, by the way.
Okay.
So basically, the bottom line here is my BlackBerry 10 has become my total fax setup.
Okay, well, before we keep going, people still use faxes? This is a thing?
Well, the issue is that people occasionally need to use faxes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to use it for some medical reasons and a real estate reason, legal reasons.
Sure.
They actually push through several thousand faxes a day at PamFax.
Wow, okay.
So it's ideal. I'm finding actually at this conference, as I give people a chance to take advantage of the special offer, that what I'm hearing is, oh, this is ideal because sometimes I need a fax, but I don't need the whole fax setup.
Right.
You know, I got rid of my own fax line 2 years ago.
You aren't going to haul a fax machine to a trade show like it's...
No. So along with the other things I'm carrying in my BlackBerry 10 briefcase is my fax machine.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
So let's, if we could just run through. I've just got a summary here of what you can do with it.
Sure.
So you can send and receive faxes worldwide. The count is somewhere over, I think, 200 countries that it's set up with. It's really an on-demand, obligation-free service. In other words, you could sign up for it today, and if you didn't use it for 6 months, you wouldn't be charged anything.
Oh, nice, right on.
On the other hand, if you go to Voice on the Web today, you'll see there's a special offer on for BlackBerry Live for attendees of BlackBerry Live who come and see me, and I'll give them the card.
Do you have the app running on here?
I don't because of the internet connection.
Oh yeah, no, the Wi-Fi is kind of a crapshoot here for sure.
So they also have inbound fax numbers to 32 countries, and in fact, my faxes are all received in a Dropbox folder.
Oh, nice.
So no paper unless I really need it.
Right on.
And also very limited spam, if any.
Great.
My fax spam went way down when I got this. You can send and receive faxes from Dropbox, from Box, from Google Drive, and from SkyDrive. You can also scan in faxes either just with the native camera on the BlackBerry 10 or using a scanning program. I mentioned one here I tried the other day called Paper Publisher Scanner.
Okay.
That's on the BlackBerry 10. So the cost is like 12 cents a page. There's volume discounts. It'll take you down as far as 8 cents a page. The inbound number is $8.25 a month, and that includes 20 pages of faxes.
Okay.
And then really, as I mentioned earlier, really addresses the need to have a fax solution available when you need it on an ad hoc basis, but not be paying all the overhead of a telephone line, a fax machine, and everything else. So just to run you through quickly on an example here, when you launch PamFax, you get this screen, and I'm going to have to look at the other screen to read everything. So you can send files, you can send just a cover page if you want, you can buy PamFax credits, and there's a setup bar. So I wanted to find a document. You can select documents from the native documents on the device, from your camera on the device, and then the online services, you select whatever you want, Dropbox or Box or whatever.
Right.
And then, so I've selected a document in this case, and you'll see the document up here. Then you got to determine who are you going to send it to. Now, you build up, as you use faxes, you build up a PamFax address book, but of course you can also go to your contacts in the BlackBerry 10 and pick out their fax number and use that. So in this case, this is a fax I sent to the publisher in Germany, and so we've selected a recipient. At this point, you can select a cover page, or you can make your own custom cover page in Word and then bring it over. And so I've selected a cover page, put in a message on the cover page if you want, and then when you're ready to send, you get the option to send notifications about the progress of your fax. You can send it through Skype chat, you can send it via email, or you can send it via an SMS. Okay. So when you'll see in a moment, when you send a fax, you get a notification. Here we're at a screen that gives a summary of what the cost is. You hit the send button, the fax goes out. This is a sample fax that I put up for this. And a few minutes later, I get the confirmation notice, in my case, on my Skype chat.
Which we can get on BlackBerry 10 now.
Which you can get on BlackBerry 10. In fact, this comes off the BlackBerry 10
Oh, nice,
Skype.
Nice.
And then the other thing is you can manage all your activity at the PAMFax portal.
Okay.
And it's not too clear to see here. There is also a company manager, so that if you want to manage all the faxes in your company, similar to the way sort of Skype Manager works, you can have somebody manage all the employees doing their faxing.
Great, great. So we're getting a few comments here in the live chat that this is an Android port. So could you talk to us a little bit about the process of bringing this application from Android to BlackBerry 10? Are there limitations, or how do you kind of get it into BlackBerry 10 and make it feel natural and fully functioning?
I was not the developer. I was sort of the facilitator of getting things set up. But apparently it took about 15 to 30 minutes to do the port and create the bar file.
Sure.
And when it was finished, it was shown that it was going to work on both the Playbook and BlackBerry 10.
Well, there you go. And as one of our commenters says here, so long as it works,
it works. It works fine. I have to do some faxing for medical reasons a fair bit, and it's always there for me.
Excellent, good. So let's talk a little bit about your blog here. It's about VoIP specifically. Could you tell us a little bit about your history with Skype?
I like to say it's about IP-based communications.
Okay, just to broaden the scope.
IP-based communications means the chat. It's about conversations.
Sure.
Based on IP. So it's your chat, it's your voice, it's your video. Okay. I was involved with a company that developed a VoIP app back in 1996. I've followed these things. I started following Skype about 6 years ago. Have written a book about it, which you can find a link to it on my blog.
It's called Experience Skype to the Max.
Yeah.
Michelle, if you could dig up an Amazon link, go for it.
And then, and so I've got a chance to experience Skype on many different modes, many different business situations. For 2 years ago, I was dealing with a company based in Spain. We had international meetings. We did group chat, group video. We had ongoing chat sessions. In fact, chat is the biggest use of Skype.
Sure.
And so all I'm going to sum this up with is running Skype on the BlackBerry 10 is the best performing Skype on any mobile device.
Whoa, really? That's a bold statement.
Well, I've got a long history of following multitasking, following Skype, and even though it's a preview version, it's pretty damn good.
We're going to quote you on that. I mean, that is a bold statement. So, looking at you've been in this game for a long time. What do you see as like the common thread, the common theme in terms of how VoIP has evolved over time, especially on mobile?
Well, and it's going to go to mobile. I almost have been saying, after the statements we saw yesterday about BlackBerry Messenger, we got FaceTime and so on, I say, instead of worrying about 3 carriers like AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile, or in Canada, Rogers, Bell, and TELUS, you have to worry about the 3 over-the-top providers. Yep. And that's going to be Skype, AT&T, and BlackBerry, or not AT&T, Skype, FaceTime, and BlackBerry Messenger.
Sure.
And largely because they have a huge network effect. That's what makes it take off.
Now, between those 3 VoIP providers, are you placing your bets anywhere?
It's not all going to go to one.
Sure.
It's a case of, because of the network effect, it's who your friends are, who you work with, and how do you evolve this sort of thing, and what your needs are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but it's going mobile.
Definitely. Well, Jim, thanks a lot for your time. That was absolutely fantastic. Guys, be sure to check out Jim's blog here. It's Voice on the Web, and find his book, Experience Skype to the Max. And you can find PAMFax in BlackBerry World now.
It's in BlackBerry World. It's a simple download. and you can get 3 pages free as a starter.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot. Guys, stick around on CrackBerry Live. We got lots more interviews coming up.
Thank you.